is how I play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude. And I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
No, people for it. Oh no, you're dumb! You're stupid! You die. There he goes! John, come on, man. How could you be so stupid and die? Oh no! What are you gonna do? Again. Just keep forward. Gotta move it. Run, John! Run! He's not running! Run! Run! Yes! Yeah, move back. You're way too far forward. It doesn't work. No! Stupid game. You are dead again. I'm doing too well here.
Not John Rambo again! Fucking John Rambo is such a piece of shit. I hate that guy.
Okay, everybody. Really quickly, I would like to go use the restroom if you don't mind. And then we're going to continue on with about 1 more hour here of Rise of Nightmares tonight. I do want to say thank you to everyone who's chilling and everyone who is interacting and enjoying and supporting in any way. Everything helps tonight. Super chats, super stickers, memberships, get the memberships or tips. And we're at $18 in tips. Again, my goal is to try to hit 50 bucks a stream. We still have an hour to go. It's very possible we could hit that. It would be great if you could support the stream. I'll be right back.
My God, please, you gotta tip me because I have no money.
I just received a $32 tip from Jeremy.
I've never run into this thing before. What is it, a money creature? Yeah, look, it's a money creature. It just throws money around. What the hell was that? If we decide to continue with Rise of Nightmares, remember everyone, part 12 is where we will start, alright? I want to say thank you everyone. Tonight, this was a great audience, everyone who hung out for this game, and everyone watching on demand. Obviously, I'm curious to hear what you thought about the Rise of Nightmares co-op playthrough. It's a gacha where you spend millions for pixels. You mean like every gacha.
As I've already described, today we're doing this podcast. When this podcast ends, we're going to head over to DSP Reacts, and we're going to do my weekly clips react show, DSP versus the internet. I love doing the show. It's a good variety. I never know what clips are going to come because every week there's something different. But I just want to say, FYI, this week, I know for a fact we got some people who are trying to direct the show in a direction that's very toxic. You know, they're trying to submit clips because they think that they're going to get some kind of a certain kind of reaction from me. And I'm telling people ahead of time, when it comes to you want drama, reactions and stuff, you're not going to get it from me. You know, I'm not that kind of guy. People keep submitting clips of people who are having a bad time or whatever, and like, oh, well, this is someone who at one point was really bad to Phil. I'm sure he's going to razz them and get them back. And I'm just not going to do that. You know, I'm not that kind of guy. I don't care. I want people to be happy and be having a good time in life, and hopefully that would result in them being better people, right? Usually when people are nasty to others, it's because they're miserable with their lives or bad things going on, so they take it out on others. They try to project that negativity onto others to make them feel better about themselves or their own situation. If everyone was feeling good and happy, why the hell would they then be toxic to people around them, right? So I'm not going to share in the teardown of any other creators or anything like that. There's definitely a clip or two like that this week. You're going to see when we get to it. You ain't going to get what you're looking to get out of me, you know? But I will say this. I did notice that a few more people did become members over on DSP Reacts this week to submit clips. Okay, so we'll see how it goes today. The React show should be interesting today, okay?
I love drama.
That drama shit.
I love it. I crave the drama.
2 quick things. Number 1. Most of the videos on this channel get demonetized. The reason? We're watching content from all over the internet that I don't really own, even though technically reacting to it should be considered a transformative work. YouTube doesn't feel that way and claims it all for other people. So I don't get real ad revenue on this channel. That means that any kind of, revenue I make is typically from you guys live during the streams, such as super chats, memberships, gifted memberships, or tips. My goal for today is to hit 50 bucks in tips by the end of the stream. We're currently at 6. So it would be great if you like the React stuff. And maybe you're here today, and you're not usually here on Sunday, but you're here today. Now would be a great opportunity to support this channel. The other way that I get any kind of revenue on this channel is the memberships, okay? And the memberships are how people submit clips.
The god just tipped me $1. and says, here's $1 because you still think that money is the end all and be all when it comes to life. You'll find out the hard way.
I think when he's saying pain, he doesn't actually just mean physical pain. He's actually talking about suffering, strife, adversity, and overcoming that. Because if you're someone, again, who's coddled your whole life, you face absolutely no adversity, no challenges, no suffering. You're not learning. You're not getting experience. You don't actually know what it's like to be out there in the real world. And people are now going through life like that, and then when they hit the real world, well, oh, I can't survive anymore.
That's like me, right? That's like me. Like, it's been tough. You know, my life has been tough over the last decade. It has.
How many people are saying that they're living with their parents endlessly? They'll never move out, right? It seems like more and more our current generation is having this issue. They never lived. They never went through suffering or challenge, and they never overcame anything. They were just protected their whole goddamn lives, and now they can't be functional adults, right? So I think that's exactly what he's saying. You have to go through pain. There's two kinds. There's pain that you live, you go through, you learn, and you become a better person. There's also pain that's just for suffering purposes, and that's not good.
So, I hate to tell you this is a real job, and it actually is one of the more challenging, if not the most challenging job I've ever had in my life. Guys, please support the React stuff right now. This is one of the lowest supported streams I've had in weeks, with a $6 tip and very few super chats from earlier. It would be great to get some support on the stream today if possible. So please consider it, whether it be a super chat or a tip. Again, I'm trying to hit $50 in tips by the end of the stream. It would be great if we could do that. Let me just go ahead and stretch my legs.
Obviously, someone here paid money for me to watch this video. This is a video of Nick Rekieta, or Rekieta, I think it's Rekieta, is how you say his name. Apparently, insanely intoxicated on stream. Everyone is trying to, like, figure out what he's doing in this clip, okay? And some people are saying he had a DsP moment, meaning referencing my 2016 accident, okay? I have no idea. I've not seen this clip. It's only 2 minutes long, so we're going to watch it. However, I'm just going to forewarn all of you, especially whoever it is who paid for me to watch this clip. I really think you're barking up the wrong tree, all right? You're expecting me to watch this and say, oh, look, here's a guy who years ago, when I was at a personal low in my life going through a bankruptcy, he was making awful videos about me. All kinds of stuff, making fun of me and saying that my life was going to be screwed up and everything. And now here he is, right? Years and years later. And now it looks like he's at kind of rock bottom. And I guess what you expect me to do is to, like, revel, right? Revel in the fact that this guy is basically at the worst point of his life. I'm not going to do that. As I've told you guys many times, and I'm just going to reiterate this again. I feel that the reason that people do these awful things to other people is because they're not happy. If you're truly happy in life and you're busy with positive things around you, you have no desire then to go bully, deride, or bring down others. Instead, you're just busy with positive things. So you don't need to do that, right? All these people on the internet who are constantly ragging on me and trying to bring me down and say, joking about Phil and making fun of me, the reason they do it is because personally inside of them, there's something wrong or missing. Whether it's they see something in me that they're jealous of, whether it's the fact that I can still maintain a business, whether it's the fact that I have positive fans, who knows what it could be. Or it could be that there's a shortcoming in their own life and they're really upset about that, so they feel like by bringing down someone else, it makes them feel better about themselves and think that it's not so bad. But in reality, it's the same thing that every bully does. The bully is probably bullied in another part of their life. It's their parents, it's their friends, it's another someone who bullies them, and then they go on to pass on that bullying to someone else, right? I'm not going to bully Nick. I don't care that he made fun of me years ago. I don't care about any of this stuff that people bring up all the time. That's this lolcow drama nonsense from the internet. I am far above it. I'm going to repeat myself here. I am far above it. I have nothing to do with it. I never wanted to have involvement with it. People try to drag me into these toxic circles, and I say, no thanks. Even though I might actually get, like, a buff in popularity or a temporary boost or boon because I buy into it, it's fleeting and temporary, and sadly when you do that, you then become that forever. You understand that?
And that's not what I'm ever willing to do. You understand? So it's this simple. You can submit these clips as much as you want, but I don't think you're ever going to get out of me what you're looking for. You're looking for me to watch this and to make fun of Nick. I'm not going to do that.
He's invincible and invulnerable. I love him and I want to hold him. Like Achilles' mom held him by the river and dipped him in the river Styx. I want to do that with DSP, but I want to use my penis in his butthole so there's no ambiguity. He'd be impervious forever. Imagine being Achilles' mom. Like, well, you have a choice. What is the choice? You can either hold him by the ankle, dip him in the river Styx, What's the other choice? The welfare choice is
What is he? He is so intoxicated. He has no clue what he's saying. He literally has no idea what he's saying at all. He's just, you know what I mean? Like, maybe somewhere in there's a thought, but he's so intoxicated he can't formulate it. He's talking about dipping a baby into the river Styx, which is one form of mythology. Then he's talking about having sex. It's like, what are you talking about? See? And this is what he said on my stream. But you heard what he said. He basically said that he actually, like, respects me and he thinks that I'm invincible. I mean, it's not that I'm invincible. It's that I don't play the games these people play. I don't buy into the lolcow shit. I'm not going to try to get any kind of popularity or attention for myself because people want to pull me into that shit. I refuse. I'm better than that. I'm not playing that bullshit game. And that's why I'm so resilient. That's why I'm still here. If I had gone down that road years ago, I'd be gone. Instead, I'm still here 16 years later. You know what I'm saying?
Chief Seattle did a 50-bit cheer tonight and says, I saw a clip of you saying that I love Hulk Hogan's dick. That was clearly taken out of context. Do you remember the context behind why you said it? Just curious. Yeah, because Hulk Hogan has a ginormous schlong. It's just like hugely massive. And he swings that shit around and like, you know, you gotta admire the girth. What do you think?
I want to share this on stream. Make Cantini is praised. Why would you do this? Why now?
The fuck? This is awful, man. Can you believe that this is broadcast? Like,
Gustavo did a super chat saying, would I wear the Sonichu medallion? I don't know what the reference is. I guess you guys are saying something about that has something to do with Nick and the Sonichu medallion. I don't even understand it. I know nothing about it. I stay away from local shit. I have nothing to do with it. So, no. I have nothing to do with it. And the man of Orange sent me $1.30, says, do you have a Sonichu medallion? No, you've got your lolcows confused. That's Chris Chandler. That's not me. That's someone completely different. You're totally on the wrong. I mean, you wouldn't even find gameplay like this on a Chris Chandler session. All right, you got to go to the right session if you want to see that kind of content. All right. I received a generous $30 tip from Rapid Shots. I've never run into this thing before. What is it, a money creature? Yeah, look, it's a money creature. It just throws money around. What the hell was that?
the problem is, again, as I said, the YouTube algorithm is a robot with absolutely no human component to it whatsoever. It doesn't factor in human behaviors. It doesn't understand that people have found ways to game it for advantage, and once those people game it, they stay on top. It doesn't factor in bad actors, like toxic, harmful, defamatory, slanderous, mean-spirited, and essentially content that should not be monetized. It doesn't factor in any of those whatsoever. In fact, it basically capitalizes on those. It takes advantage of the bad parts of human nature to make money. So what you end up with is a site full of fakers, liars, cheats, swindlers, scumbags, and people who are just out to insult others, and they are the ones who are getting all of the attention, while anyone else who just wants to be nice and share a nice experience or a little bit of expertise about something gets shoved under the rug. You have the most toxic, awful people being promoted on YouTube, and no one stops it because you made a robot judge the whole site. You're a moron.
Ow! Why'd you do that? Why did you do that? Why'd you just go to bite mommy? Wow. Alright, so you see what pigs can do.
This guy who's in charge of the YouTube algorithm is a moron. He literally didn't program in any level of morality or intelligence into the algorithm. He just had a fucking automated system go and do whatever it wants. And what made you think that was going to work on a site with human input? This is a human-based site. It's not a robot-based site.
That is it for DsP versus the internet this week, folks. I hope that you enjoyed. I really do. I hope that you will continue to submit great clips. Good variety of clips this week, I would say. And I actually think that picking these clips in the last part worked better. I liked doing that. Maybe I'll do that every week. Maybe the final part, I'll just pick clips that are more appealing to me. I'll do what I want. I do what I want. I have the freedom to do what I want. It's the land of the free. I don't care what you tell me is the right thing to do. I don't care about the person who lives next door. I don't care about the person who I meet at the grocery store. I certainly don't give two fucks about anyone I run into out there that I don't know or corroborate with. They could all die. There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me. It's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it. Is a mobile game addict. Phil has indoctrinated children who send him money, blatantly milking for money. It's a money pit. It's gone, just gone like that. In an instant, fucking gone. I just care about money. I just can't help it. I eBay. Contributions are mandatory, but I need your help. I am appealing directly to you. No decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity. Is the guy who just doesn't get reality.